A rogue bear's day-long adventure in Grand Forks ended with its sedation and live capture, but later its death. After spending a large portion of the afternoon in a tree, officials successfully tranquilized the bear before lowering it to the ground and taking it out of town. After checking the bear's condition and consulting with area vets, officials determined the bear would not survive and decided to euthanize it. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz asks what went wrong and how could they be better prepared for the next time a bear wanders into the area.
It looked like a victory.
It seemed to be healthy at that point. It seemed to be waking up maybe just a little bit, but they got the bear safely into the trailer.
Monday's Grand Forks bear on the loose, making it out alive. But soon after, news of the bear's death on social media. The Grand Forks police say following the tranquilizers, the bear could not survive the encounter. But Fargo's Red River Zoo veterinarian, who was called there later in the day to sedate the bear, says euthanasia was Game and Fish's plan even before the bear was drugged.
What we were told by Game and Fish, and we specifically asked because we wanted to know as well, there's no place to put the bear that would be safe and keep him away from humans. It's very likely, because of the fact that this was a lone bear exploring, that it would have wandered into another populated area.
He says authorities weren't trying to pull one over on us by keeping the bear alive just to later euthanize it.
The police are not biologists, they're not veterinarians, they're not animal people.
When I asked Grand Forks police about this, they say it was ultimately their call to euthanize the bear. And based on the bear's health, they felt they made the right decision. But when I asked which veterinarian gave them the latest health report, they couldn't tell me. Meanwhile, Dr. Colville saying the bear was in good health the day before.
Do you agree with the situation where they put this bear down, thinking it might have been healthy?
I don't have the knowledge of bear behavior and habitat that they have, so I honestly can't answer that question.
North Dakota Game and Fish says having to sedate the bear makes it harder to release it back into the wild because if hunted, there would be meat consumption issues.
Most of the time when these animals, when something has to be physically done to them by us humans, it's a lose-lose situation.
And with the bear's death, Grand Forks Lieutenant Derek Zimmel says they'll look back at this situation.
After any incident, we tend to look back on it and say, what are some of the lessons learned?
And try to do better in the future. Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
Local police tell us that, like in Grand Forks, the North Dakota Game and Fish Department is their first point of contact in a situation like this. But when we asked Game and Fish about their protocol, we were told that every situation is different.